Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about what happens when we have Saturn placed in the sign of Aries in our birth chart. So, I am a Vedic astrologer, and I do Vedic astrology readings for a living, professionally. Anyway, if you're interested in anything that I have to offer, all the stuff that I have to offer is right here listed. And I'm having a huge, massive sale for like nearly anything and everything that I offer. So that's worth checking out. So yeah, let's get into Saturn, Saturn in Aries. So basically, in order to understand this position, this placement better, we need to understand what Saturn means and what Aries means. So let's get into what Saturn means. And then, of course, we'll put them together and create our own analysis from it. So Saturn, what is Saturn? Saturn is hard work, discipline, organization, structure, hard work. So it's like having, it's kind of like having, everything put together. So it's discipline, organization, structure, things like that. It's, workers, people who, everyday people who work and things like that. So yeah, it also represents setbacks and limitations and, things like that, like setbacks, limitations, stuff like that. So, so that's Saturn. And Aries. What is Aries? Well, Aries is the planet of, or the sign of war, the sign of individuality. So Aries is the sign of the warrior, and it's all about individuality, individual expression. Like Aries is the ram, the one who is the head. So Aries is all about leadership, all about taking charge of your life, all about going out there and getting exactly like everything that you want. And it's about going out there and getting what you want. So it's all about taking charge, taking action, doing things. It's a sign that's full of energy, full of enthusiasm, eagerness to accomplish things and get things done. So yeah, that's Aries. So yeah, it's all about the individual, the ego, the self interests. So like caring about making your life better and not really caring about anybody else. That's kind of Aries. So so yeah, it's an interesting placement here. So what happens when we have Saturn placed in Aries? We have the planet of discipline, organization, and structure in the sign of individuality. Really going out there and getting things done. It's all about just really being an individual. So so this makes you very disciplined to, and Aries is also very goal oriented. So it makes you a very disciplined warrior. So we have the planet of discipline, and then Aries is the sign of the warrior. So we have this disciplined warrior who is determined to achieve its goal. determined to complete the mission, determined to go out there and do whatever it takes to get the job done. And so this requires hard work, this requires sacrifice, and with Saturn here, you are prepared to make those sacrifices to get everything that you want in life. So this makes somebody extremely hardworking. Now, depending on what house this is in, that'll have different effects. So, for example, if this is in the 10th house, that would make you extremely hardworking and extremely, career-oriented, career-focused, a lot of energy on achieving, your success in your career for your own benefit. And it's like you're doing things for your own benefit and not for anybody else, and that's okay. That's okay. So, so a lot of people think that you have to be a giver and you have to be nice to people, and you have to be like a pushover. Well, Saturn in Aries is not that way at all, and that's okay. So, Saturn in Aries would be very strict, very disciplined, very self-interested, very, wouldn't really care about other people. Like, again, this goes back to what house it's in and things like that. So yeah, but yeah, Saturn is the indicator of karma. So what? So maybe in a past life you were too concerned about others. You were too concerned about what other people were doing and making others happy. And so, in this lifetime, Saturn says that you need to worry about yourself and make yourself happy and things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of what Saturn is doing here. So, this once again would make you extremely ambitious and dedicated to achieving what you want to achieve in life. Now, at first, someone with this placement, at first, like in the beginning part of their life, they might have a very hard time. They might feel like nobody, there might be some issues with their identity. They might have like a hard time accepting themselves and seeing themselves and their identity and things like that. And so that might be a struggle for them in their early life, but as they mature and get older, they'll become very, self-centered, and that's not a bad thing. So yeah, it's like at first you might have some issues with your identity, with your maybe even with your health and things like that. Like Aries is all about the I, the self, that part of us. So, and then Saturn kind of gives you some limitations, some restrictions. So you might not know who you are deep down. You might be lost in other people. There might be you might have a hard time understanding yourself and in early life, but the maturity of this makes you a very hard worker and makes you very self-determined and makes you very determined to achieve your goals. So that's that's pretty important there. So anyway, guys, let me just check on time and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so that does it for me. So for Saturn and Aries. So I have massive sales going on right now. You can check out gebotheshaman.com to check out all my bundle sales, all my courses and services. Everything is on sale pretty much, so it is a limited time kind of thing. So if you're watching this maybe 6 months in the future, maybe I'll have it up then. But yeah, it's you can always check that out. So just to let you guys know, I have my Vedic Astrology certification course. That is actually bundled with the Cosmic Qigong course. So I have my spiritual practices. They are intended to be done every day. And so when you do those things every day, then you'll experience a massive shift in yourself. So yeah, so then I have the astrology certification course. That is such a good deal, guys. That includes your own free website where I'll basically set you up as an astrologer and I'll promote you as an astrologer. So it's a very positive thing to do for yourself, is to, if you're interested in astrology, set up a business as an astrologer. I walk you through all the steps through, A through Z to get your astrology business figured out and stuff like that, and teach you astrology. So, then I have Vedic astrology readings, so you can check out gebotheshaman.com to check that out. Birth time rectifications. So, a lot of people are interested in astrology, but they might not have the exact birth time. So yeah, they might have an unknown birth time. And so the birth time rectification is a service that takes a long time for me to do, but it is worth it, and it helps to have a exact birth time, because that's how predictions are made. So if you go to an astrologer for a prediction and you have the wrong birth time, then they're not going to be accurate. So it's very important. And then of course we have the career coaching, life coaching, all that good stuff. And yeah, so if you're one of those people who are just struggling in life, then you need to get your life in order and discover your path and purpose in this life, and that's what the career consultation is designed to do. So then we have the distance energy healing. So I believe I put that on sale for like 60 some bucks. It's crazy. I gave you guys like 40 bucks off. It's a pretty good deal. So anyway, if you're interested in that, go check that out. It can be used to heal you on the physical, mental, psychological, emotional levels. It's very powerful. So then we have the ritual magic courses, which is basically designed to go into the 9 levels of your psyche and destroy all of your psychological blocks. So it's very powerful stuff. So then we have the Qigong courses, the Cosmic Qigong and the Self-Transformation Challenge. So those are very powerful courses. They're designed to be done every day, and if you do them every day, you'll see a massive shift in yourself, in your thinking, and they bring up a lot of emotions, and they bring up traumatic experiences, all to basically heal you and to make you whole and to make you well again. So that's a very important thing that I offer. So anyway, guys, you can check out all of my services, courses, products, everything and anything that I have to offer at gebotheshaman.com, and that'll take you to everything that I could possibly offer. So Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next time. Alright, peace.